The pictorialism movement drifted away from reality and focused on the abstract details of subjects. The goal of this perspective was to separate photography from its scientific beginning and turn it into an art form. Pictorialism photography is an aesthetic form of photography that strays away from realism and details. It has a more blurred painting look to it rather than a pointed photography feel. Pictorialism focuses on subject matter, tones, and highlights as opposed to documentary of reality.
Henry Peach Robinson pioneered this movement and suggested appropriate subject matter and compositional devices, including the combining of different sections of different photographs to create one composite image. Other leading photographers of pictorialism include P. H. Emerson, who sought to promote personal expression, Gertrude Casebeyer, a female pictorialist who emphasized human figures as well as the intense dramatic impression of weather and the landscape, and finally Anne Brigman. Brigman sought to combine the unique human body with the rugged aspects of nature.
Pictorialism was significantly influenced by other forms of art from the time, including abstract paintings, drawings, printmaking, etc. Ultimately, pictorialists looked to other forms of art in order to determine how they could change the bias of photography to capture the uniqueness, rather than the blatant accuracy of photographic subjects. Darkroom technology also influenced the emergence of pictorialism as it allowed photographers to experiment with various techniques to produce images that allow them to express their creativity.
Tonalism, Impressionism, and sometimes Victorian genre painting were highly influential styles of art that led to significant discoveries in the pictorialism world. This perspective was established in the late 1860s and gained popularity because of its intent to link photography to the aesthetic world of expression. It declined, however, around 1915 as some of its key advocates turned to other visual models. The process for pictorialism is done with a film camera and a triple lens converter. It uses two plates and photopaper. Once the photopaper is exposed, the image will be flipped and in need of being developed.
As more modern forms of photography emerged, pictorialism lost momentum. Nonetheless, pictorialism continued to be a preferred technique of many local and regional camera clubs as late as the 1940s. In the late 1960s, there was a big push towards the revival of interest in prints, oil, and bromoil pigment processes, and pinhole cameras, which led to the ultimate end of pictorialism. Pictorialism redefined photography as an artistic rather than scientific form. This movement initiated a discussion about the artistic value of photography as well as a debate about the social role of photographic manipulation. The pictorialist movement led to great innovation in the field of photography, with advances specifically in techniques that allowed artists to further express their artistic vision. Pictorialism ultimately laid the foundations for later advances in color photography and other technical processes.
Music is only under governance of certain laws, so is pictorial effect. Only the combination of certain forms and lights and shadows in like manner harmoniously brought together. By Henry Peach Robinson.
Alfred Stiegel said, "The arts equally have distinctive departments, and unless photography has its own possibilities of expression separate from those of the other arts, it is merely a process, not an art."
By Adolf Fassbinder, there is no solution in trying to eradicate pictorialism in one world than have to destroy idealism, sentiment, and all sense of art and beauty.
P. H. Emerson said, "Nature is full of pictures, and they are to be found in what appears to be uninitiated, the most unlikely of places."